Namaste, my friends. Yoga as a therapeutic system is becoming very popular, and many yoga institutions are scrambling to legitimize its practice. And one part of this legitimization process is that these yoga institutions are running to align themselves with the medical community. Now, this is really not necessary because yoga as a practice of therapy has existed for more than 2000 years, and that itself is testimony to its validity as a therapeutic school. It doesn't mean that the medical community has to be rejected. Yoga can function hand in hand with the medical practice, and there can be areas where it can support each other, and there can be areas where there can be some differences in the way things are seen and applied. And that is the beauty that we have in this world today, that we have a choice of more than one practice, health paradigm to help us in healing process. And there are certain obstacles for medical science to understand yoga, because medical science is first of all reductionist in its approach, whereas yoga is a very holistic system. In medicine, we divide the body into smaller parts, and we try to take this approach of finding the cause in the minute details. Whereas in yoga, everything is looked at in a holistic way, where everything is part of a large continuum and a huge container where different things are collaborating with each other sometimes and not collaborating with each other at other times, which is what leads to illness. So the paradigm of how health is looked at by medicine and yoga differs in this area. Another thing where yoga is different from medicine is that yoga is a non-invasive approach and a self-empowering approach. Whereas medicine is not necessarily always self-empowering, because the patients give away their power to the doctors and health practitioners and don't really empower themselves. Also, yoga is non-invasive in the sense yoga is using body's own resources, whereas medicine is using external interventions to actually bring about change in the body. It's not that it is wrong, it's just that these are two different systems. And the most important difference also is that Western medicine is very much measuring the tangible, whereas yoga takes into consideration the intangible. Concepts like prana, for example, which is the basis for all yoga practices, is a very intangible concept that modern science will not understand, at least at the moment. So it's very difficult for yoga to be completely aligned with the medical system, but they can be at an arm's distance and actually work together in areas of agreement so that the person's health is improved, not just with one system, but together hand in hand. I think a collaborative partnership is possible, but not necessarily a system where both align itself in the same direction. We can still help people even though we may not necessarily have an alignment in philosophy. And that is where we need to keep our hearts open in the healing of ourselves and our patients. Namaste, my friends.